Well, hey everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday. We are here. We are back. It is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to kind of get started officially in about 5 minutes or so. But I just wanted to say while I got everyone here, while you're watching this, or also if you're watching this afterwards, I want to recognize John Dykes. John is here. He's in the house right now, and he is actually our very first member of our blockchain explorers for our YouTube channel. So let's kind of give it up, everybody, for John. Good job, man. All right, one more time. Yes, thank you so much, man. And if anyone here is watching this and you want to join our membership, it's really cool. There's going to be a lot of really cool perks. We're going to be doing live streams exclusive. And John, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to be scheduling our first members only live stream in the next couple days or so. So I will let you know when that is. And those of you who are interested, if you want to get started in our Blockchain Explorers membership and supporting our channel and allowing me to do better things, bigger and better and greater things for you guys, then I posted the link in the description, in the chat box, wherever it is, over here. And you can, well, you won't be able to see it if you're if you're watching it afterwards. You're gonna be like, dude, what's the deal? But it's on our channel. You go check it out. It's like, it's cheaper than a crappy cup of Starbucks coffee. I don't do Starbucks. Anyway, I'd rather have my own coffee. My wife says, oh, you're a coffee snob. Yes, I am. I like good coffee. I don't like stuff that's overrated and just nasty. So I want to know how you guys are doing. We have a like in the house. There's a few people here. Great. I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pretty excited because, dudes, we are going to be here talking about meme coins. Man, what a subject this is. Now, I'll tell you guys a story in just a second, but I got to crack my neck. Oh, yeah. And that just sounded weird. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. The SEC, check this out. So I'm not sure if you heard this, but the SEC's appeal for the XRP case, because they were going to appeal it, they wanted to do some different things, was denied today. I may do a video about that. If that's something you would like to see me do, then put a comment, put a thumbs up in the chat box over here. But that's really good for crypto. I think we're starting to see a turnaround in how crypto is being looked upon now by lawmakers and everything else. And this is just a really cool development that's happening. It's finally going to start giving crypto some validation. And you wait, guys. I'm telling you right now, what's going to happen is once everything comes out and we hit this bull market, people out of the woodwork are going to be coming back because crypto is going to have far more utility now than it ever has before. It's going to have more use case. The projects that are going to come out are going to be like phenomenal. They're already out now. And this is a great segue into kind of the next topic we're going to talk about, which is meme coins, or as affectionately known as, shit coins. And we're going to talk about that, interact a little bit. I want this to be an interactive discussion. And if you guys are watching this at home, you're watching this on the replay, join the discussion. I want to know what you guys think because I'm going to share this quick story with you guys. So I did a video, or I did a live stream about Shiba Inu. Now, as you may or may not know, I had Shiba back in 2021 when it went up to 1,000%. My bag wasn't like ginormous, but it was big enough. And I'm sitting there every day going, holy bleep, right? Shiba is just going off the rails, going off the chain. And then it just kept going and going and pumping. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm taking profits and it's going. And then all of a sudden November hit, boom, down she went and everything went down. So, but I had a really good experience with Shiba Inu. And, you know about the story. They actually did an interview with the guy. You remember the guy who invested like $8,000 in Shiba and became like a multi-billionaire? You remember that guy? He did a video or an interview, and where he talked about it wasn't anything like, it's nothing that you or I couldn't do. It wasn't some elaborate scheme or wasn't some crazy insider knowledge. He just had money that he had, invested it, left it there, wrote it out. He didn't sell when it was dropping. He just kept holding. He felt that he wanted to hold on to it. Now, he invested in other projects that died out, and that happens, especially when we get into the meme coin, community coin sort of projects. They come and go, and it's just insanity. And that's going to be our focus. But, Shiba made millionaires, right? And as far as I know, this gentleman went from $8,000 to $5.4 billion with I think the return was like 172 million% that he made because he got in and it just happened. And it's really hard to know that. Who knows? No one can know that. These projects are crazy. And so remember, I'm starting off with Shiba. And if you're here, hit that like button. Let me know you're here, guys. If you're new to our channel, say hi. Drop a comment in the chat box, man. Let's see who's here, right? Don't be shy. We're all a big family here. But when that all went down, everybody wanted to be the next Shiba Inu. And of course we know Shiba Inu was basically, it was the answer to Dogecoin. It was the killer, only in crypto. You got it, brother. It was supposed to be the Dogecoin killer, right? It was a goof. It was just a joke token. That's it. It wasn't designed. It didn't have any real utility. It didn't do anything. It was just like as a goof. But it resonated with a lot of investors, and I was one of them. And this was back in, 2021. Fast forward to now, and don't worry, I'm going to get onto main topic, but I'm just saying the context here. It really had no utility. It had no use case. It had no... What problem was it going to... There was it was empty calories is what it was. But it resonated with people, right? It just resonated with people, man, and it just freaking took off. So now, here we are today. Shiba Inu has Shibarium, which is their I think it's a layer 2 blockchain. Now they've got Shiba Swap, and they're developing their projects even more. There's more utility now with Shiba than there ever was in the past. They got a lot of work to do, and we're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about first, the problems, that's right, the problems with meme coins, with meme tokens, with these community projects. I mean, you've got Pepe, you've got projects like Saitama, which I don't even want to go near that, right? Maybe someday I'll talk about that. I don't really want to go there right now. Or maybe, what the heck, if you hang around and you ask me about it, and I'll tell you what, if you ask me about it, in the description or over here in the chat box, I'll tell you about it. Okay, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, Bone. Anyway, so you had Shibnobi, which is another basically rug pull. I mean, there's so many things, so many projects that just really didn't. They said they were like, oh, we're better than Uniswap, and we're better than this, and we're better than that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You suck, right? There's no utility whatsoever. It's just it's a cash grab. And this is my biggest problem. One of my biggest problems with meme coins, shit coins, is they're looking, those who develop, not everyone, all right? So let me be clear about this. Not everyone. Not every project is based on that. But it's like there's a lot of rug pulls that happen because anyone can create a project. Anyone. If you have the know-how, you can create your own token. Call it whatever you want, okay? And then all of a sudden, boom, and then it gets to a certain point, and then all of a sudden you can sell it, and you're making a profit, and everybody else is left holding the bag, no pun intended, because you're going to lose your bag. So one of the biggest issues, and this is why Shiba Inu, and this really kind of gets me a little bit, is a lot of people will say, well, Shiba's going to get to 1 cent, or it's going to go to $1. The amount of effort, the amount of what would have to happen For Shiba to get 1 cent, to me, isn't practical. It's not realistic, right? Because there's almost 600 trillion circulating tokens. Let that sink in. Almost 600 trillion with no real burn mechanism in place to make it deflationary. For Shiba to hit 1 cent, it would have to, that market cap would have to be what, like $6 trillion? 6 trillion. Right now, the current market cap for crypto as a entire crypto market is a little over 1 trillion. For one project that's really hasn't developed into something substantial yet, to be 5 times greater than what the market cap is already without any kind of burn mechanism, to me is ludicrous. And again, I did the video before where I said you'd have to burn to even get in the ballpark of anything to make the market cap even somewhat realistic in the realm of the possible. You would have to burn 99.997 minimum % of Shiba, and that still would leave you a market cap of almost $18 billion. That's right, guys, $18 billion bucks. Now, $1, right? So the biggest thing, again, is circulating supply, and that's actually small. Almost 600 trillion. Some of these other projects are in the quadrillions with reflections, which no centralized exchange is going to touch. Okay? And you're talking, like right now, Shiba, I think is like 507 something, right? It was down to back in 2021, it was 404, I think, 5, I can't remember, something like that. Let me know if you remember that, because I can't remember. Anyway, so these meme tokens, they come out, they're created by people who aren't doxxed. And that's another big thing. The way what happened in 2021 with all these Terra Luna collapse and the FTX debacle, all these different things, all these different rug pulls. Do you think any investor with half a brain is going to want to invest in a crypto project where the devs are anonymous? Okay, I know what you're going to say. Well, there's, Satoshi Nakamoto for Bitcoin. Yeah, well, that was back in 2011, 9? I can't remember. And then you have this Ryoshi for Shiba Inu. Yes. But who now? Crypto investors we're getting a lot more advanced. We're getting a lot more experienced. We're getting a lot more jaded by what's been happening in the crypto space with it being ripped off. And remember, here's the biggest problem, or one of the biggest issues, I should say, where we're having a hard time getting people coming into the crypto space. One, it's a bear market. 2 is trust. People are equating what's going on in crypto because crypto bad, right? It's all bad. It sucks. It's kidding. No, it's not. It's amazing. It's revolutionary. It's got so much potential. It's out of this world. It's the nefarious characters. It's the bad actors who are killing it right now, who killed it for us in 2021, right? So we're dealing with those issues. So I think a lot of people, at least this is my view, and jump in this conversation, guys. Let me know. Jump in this conversation. I think a lot of people are jaded. They don't want to. Who wants to invest in a project where they don't even know who the devs are? Right? A lot of people now who were around in 2020, 2021, we've been in this bear market for almost 2 years now. We're like crusty, salty veterans, man. We're going to be like, I'm not investing in anything until does it have a utility? Who are the developers? What's its use case? What's the market cap? What's the circulating? Is it circulating supply? Is it inflationary, deflationary? What partnerships does it have? Yada, 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 yada. All right? I want to, how's the audit? How's their website? What's the white paper? What's their tokenomics? Right? People are becoming a lot more nuanced, a lot more experienced. Right. And I'm going to come back to that too. So John was saying people are afraid of what they don't know. This is where crypto education is so important, because we're being spoon-fed stuff that's finally shown to be not true now. Last week we saw where Gensler was on the stand and got pounded, right? He was getting tapped out, man, by Congress. It was great, right? It was great. And now we had the thing today with the SEC with their case getting rejected. So their appeal case is being rejected. That's another really good thing. What's going to start happening is people are going to start seeing, wait a minute, what we were spoon-fed, what we were told isn't accurate. It's not true, right? Crypto is amazing. What it's doing in the blockchain, what it's able to do and how it can help people is amazing. People are going to come around. Now, once we hit, and this is the crux of our video, guys, once we get into this next bear cycle, or excuse me, right, in this next bull cycle, this is just my opinion. Now, guys, you know I'm not a financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold any crypto project. Do your own due diligence and do your own research before you get involved in any crypto project. Now, also, if you like any of the content, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let me know that you want to be part of our family. Let's see here. You know what? So John is asking me right now, like, if I heard the new Speaker of the House. I have not. I know the other guy got ousted, but I don't know who it is. John, put that in there. Let me know who it is. Hopefully it's someone pro-crypto. Give us a chance. But with the bull cycle happening and what's going to be coming, I think we're going to see a lot of a resurgence in meme coins, community tokens, right? Community projects now is what they're being called, okay? Do I think they have their place? Yeah, they have their place, but you better come with your A game, because I think, and the main focus of this video is, can meme coins have a resurgence in 2023 or 4 or 5 or whatever? And I think they can, if they're done right. If they're professional, if they have some sort of a project, or even something you got something to offer. If you don't have anything to offer, why? What's the sense? I'm not going to invest in you. By the way, I don't invest in any meme coins anymore except Shiba. Full disclosure, okay? Oh, great. So John's saying the new speaker's all pro. What's his name? Put his name down if you don't mind, John, and then I want to look him up afterwards. Shiba is like the only crypto project of a meme coin status that I now currently possess. I've had other ones, and the crazy thing is, for $20 you could get like 10 gazillion tokens or something. But for them to actually make any money for you, they'll make money for the devs, for who creates it. But, for you and I, come on. When you have like hundreds of quadrillions of tokens, I mean, really, come on. It's like, what, 13 zeros or something ridiculous like that? How can a project like that even survive now? But I see the allure, because it doesn't require a whole lot of a financial investment. You could put in $20-$30 and just go and just, hey, look into it. This looks cool. This graphic looks cool. I'm going to invest in it. The trick is, most of those projects are off of centralized exchanges. They're going to be on the decentralized realm. So you better know how to navigate those wallets and those exchanges, having a MetaMask wallet or any kind, wallets or whatever. But then learning how to, buy on a Uniswap. And now you got to deal with slippage. And now you got to deal with ETH fees. And then and then hopefully you don't lose everything. So there's a lot of things going on that really, I think, are going to make it a challenging for community tokens, meme projects, whatever, or any crypto project for that matter, huh? I mean, you better have your A game or else I don't think you're going to survive it. But there will be some that come out that just resonate with people. Look at Pepe, which I don't have any, right? Because my main focus, and this is just me, guys, okay? This is just me, so do whatever the heck you want to do. I don't care. Just, think before you act is I want to make sure that projects that I'm invested in are going to have some possibility of returns. That's right. I said it. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of ROI. Some crypto projects, that's like the plague. It's like garlic to Dracula or a silver bullet to the werewolf, right? You can't talk of ROI, return on investment. Are you kidding? Because the SEC is going to come looking at us. They're looking already. Come on. They're looking already. So that's kind of my focus, is I want projects that have something to offer. I'm going to hold on to Shiba. Why? Because I think that they've developed enough and they've hung in there for these years, and man, and they're still creating. For me, that says something. They didn't just fold and die. I think they came close a few times, but they survived. They made it. They worked through their issues, and they still are. So, with meme tokens, with community projects, you're just rolling the dice. But I'm curious about something, guys, because I'm over here just shooting the breeze and then talking and going crazy. What projects, if you want to share, what community projects or meme tokens or what have you did you invest in that actually was positive for you? Maybe you had a positive experience. Maybe you made some money off of it. Maybe you had 10 projects and 9 of them rugged and this one didn't. So maybe you've got that positive experience with that one. Like, oh my God, my other $20 that I had in these 9 crypto projects died. They got rug pulled except for this one. Whew, right? So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on that a little bit. I mean, dudes, it's great for new people coming in. It's, if you don't know a project, because it's easier to understand, I think, a meme token or a meme project as opposed to, well, what's a layer 1 blockchain? What's a layer 2? What, like HBAR? What's a hash graph? It takes some studying to know these things. And if you're just coming into the crypto space, I'm coming back to this. So anyway, wow. All right. Pause. I have to stop this. So Patrick McHenry, right, is now the Speaker of the House. Is that right? Because if that's right, who's Doug? I don't know who Doug is. Please tell me it's Patrick McHenry. I don't know why I get that name all messed up. McHenry. If that's him and he's the man, because I love that dude, and he was like going off on Gary Gensler, who answers questions without, it's like the art of fighting without fighting. With him, it's the art of answering a question without answering it. It's more like a redirect or a compliment. Oh yeah, it's so good. This and that. Dude, you didn't answer the questions, bro. I think when he threatened to send subpoenas after him, I think that was a big deal, right? Because they haven't done that before. When you're like, hey man, it's time to roll up. We're going to roll up the sleeves, take the gloves off, dude, and we're coming at you. You better answer these questions and give us what we need, or we're going to maybe subpoena your. Anyway, I got to be careful what I say here. Guys, there's people here. Now hit that like button. Come on, dudes. Hit this thing. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Say hello. You can just say hi and bail if you want. Because we are talking about meme coins, right? Community projects. And there's nothing wrong with them. So it's McHenry? Yes! That's awesome. Man, that dude's a rock star, man, in my book. I mean, I did a video a while ago about him, and that's awesome. But if you are here, say hi. Let me know you're here. Oh, Dogecoin. Oh, man. All right. So here it is. If you are a Dogecoin loyalist, I mean, no offense. By the way, let me just back up a little bit. Anyone can invest in anything they want. If you feel it's awesome for you, then do it. Who gives a crap what I think? Who gives a crap what anyone thinks? If you looked into it and it works for you, do it. All right. I've known people to make really good money getting in the short term. You got to be really paying attention, though. Right? Get in, stay for 2 or 3 days. Right? Crack a cold one and then sell and get out. Make some money, but the reason that I've never invested in Dogecoin, all right, is I do not want to have one person centralized saying something. Whenever Elon Musk would come out and say something on Saturday Night Live or in a text or in passing, it would either adversely affect it or bring it up, right? And I don't want to be in a project where one person has that kind of power to dictate how much that project's price fluctuates, right? Come out and say something bonehead, all of a sudden it drops 9%, which from what I've seen, that's actually what happens more so than any kind of a pump. Now, maybe he'll say, oh, yeah, maybe we're going to have Doge as a payment option on Twitter, or excuse me, X. All right, great. And then it goes up for about 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it drops back down again. That's the one thing that really made me stay away from Doge. And the other is it served no purpose. It served zero purpose. To me, it didn't have any kind of project for me. Okay, for me. All right. Now, those people, and John, you may be one of them, made pretty good money. You probably made really good money with Doge, and you're probably holding, and that's great. Loyalty is king. I mean, if you're still making profits and you see that maybe something... Now, I haven't kept up, in all fairness, all right, now, I haven't been keeping up with current events with Dogecoin. I haven't. I really haven't. Okay, so I need to put this out there because John's telling me right now that January 2023, you made good money on Doge. Great job, man. That's awesome. So again, it goes back to who am I? Just because I doesn't feel right for me doesn't mean it has to be for anyone else. That's the beauty with crypto. Just because you invest in Doge and I don't, we can still get along. We can still hey man, I respect your opinion. I did a live stream yesterday and I was talking about Shiba, and some guy came on and he was just like, talk about something. And he was just really railing on it. I'm like, that's the beauty of it. You can have a difference of opinion. Absolutely have a difference of opinion, right? I want that, right? And I think that, all of us here, you guys watching, for you to come on and watch this video or live stream or any live stream, even if it's in the mornings or in the evenings or whomever, guys, you guys are serious. You guys are serious about your crypto projects. You're serious investors. And these are you guys are the people I want watching our stuff, right? Because we all want to learn. And I don't pretend to know everything. There's a lot of stuff I don't know a lot about or anything about. I'll tell you right now, another area that I don't know, I'm going to tell you, yield farming. I've never done yield farming. I'm not going to go out of my wheelhouse unless until I have a good friend who deals with options, right? He does options trading, for stocks and things, buys contracts and that kind of stuff. And he's talked to me about it, and it sounds cool, but I would never do it until I felt 100% educated. I knew exactly what I was doing before I got involved. Okay? So, you guys who are watching, this live stream or my videos, and if you are, If you are a subscriber to the channel, if you're a part of our family member, right, or part of my Ohana here, thank you. Without you guys, there'd be no me. I do this. I don't do this for myself. I do this because when I first came into crypto, I knew nothing. My first channel crypto channel was the Coin Bureau with Guy. He was my first YouTube channel that I subscribed to, and that's how I learned, and I just went to the rabbit hole. He got some hours off of me because I spent hours and hours and hours and hours learning about crypto, different projects, reviews, how to do wallets, how to set this up, how to do that. And then I open up into different ones. Now, I'm very selective about the crypto channels that I subscribe to. There's not that many because I think a lot of crypto projects, crypto YouTube channels are just shilling. They're sponsored, right? And that's the one thing about the Coin Bureau that I really loved. He's not sponsored by anyone, and neither am I. I'm not saying I won't in the future, depending if something really resonates with me, but because what happens is once you're sponsored by someone, I think, you're sort of like, I think like your loyalties, like now you're torn between the person that's sponsoring you and your community, right? Unless, like, I would only do that if it was something that I felt 100% like I resonated with. 100% that I felt was valuable, not only for me, but for all of you guys. Because that's what it's about, right? It's not about me. These projects make enough money as it is, right? The focus is about education. So when we come out of this bear cycle, guys, and we go into the bull run, we're prepared. We're prepared. We're ready to rock, right? Dollar cost averaging, if that's what you want to do. Whatever, lump sum, I don't care. I mean, you're learning how to diversify your portfolio. You're mixing things up a little bit. You're only spending money you're not afraid to lose, right? All these different things, setting yourself up for success. So when that bull market hits, you don't have to worry about FOMO because FOMO is a mofo. I say that a lot, and it is. If you have ever experienced FOMO in any crypto project you've done, let me know. All right? Let me know. Actually, you know what I want you to do? If you have, I want you to hit the thumbs up sign. Okay? Or you can come and you can tell me on here because I'm curious to see about that because I think we're human beings. Right? We're human beings and we deal with FOMO. We deal with emotion, right? Well, yeah, then you got that. So there's another one. So there's I Trust Capital. Okay? So I Trust, that from what I've seen, what I've looked into is great, right? You can do your IRAs and crypto stuff there. That's fantastic. So that's really good. But, when we're training ourselves to like not deal with FOMO, and I think that's a lot to do also with these community tokens, right? With the meme coins, people start talking, right? If you're on Reddit or you're on Twitter or you're on Discord, you're on Telegram, you're on all these different channels, you're on YouTube, right? There's Facebook groups, and all of a sudden you start hearing people talk, and you're like, wow, I don't want to miss out on that. I want to give me in some of that. So then you'll go and you'll figure it out. Now, I've actually have been interested in some projects that are low cap, right? So a low cap meme coin is a low capitalization. That means their market, maybe their business entity is only worth like $20 million or something like that. That's a low cap. A lot of times when you're getting into low cap projects, meme coin or whatever, layer ones, layer twos, Web3 gaming, AI, whatever it is, payments, if you have a lower market cap and your circulating supply is somewhat reasonable, you have a lot of room to run with that market cap. Now, if you're at, say, for example, if you're at, like, say, an ADA, okay? And you guys know I'm very bullish on ADA. I have been for years. And they're what? I think they're a little over $4 billion market cap right now. It's going to be a little bit more challenging for them right now, even though back in 2021 they were hitting $3, right? That was their peak. So when you have that, when you're dealing with that, it's their market cap was obviously a lot higher, of course, but they're at what, 26 cents now, 25 cents, I think, at this moment. I'm not sure. You know, if you have a low market cap, there's a lot more room to run. If you have a very high market cap, 4 billion, 5 billion, I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's harder. It's like that little train that could. It's just a little bit more, it's a little more effort to get it up there, as opposed to a low market cap. You're coming in ground floor level. It just builds, right? It just builds and it grows. So that's another beauty. If you can find a quality low cap project, and there's a lot of them out there, guys. You just got to look. Go on CoinGecko. Go on CoinMarketCap. Start looking, right? Look up Web3. Look up whatever industry or whatever category you want, and you can start finding. And there's a whole bunch of like meme coin projects out there you can look into if that's what you want. If that's what you want to get into, just make sure you research it first. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you invest. Okay? And where are the markets? Or excuse me, where can you purchase the crypto? Is it on a centralized exchange? Is it on, decentralized, DeFi? What is it? How hard is it to get? All those things come into play, right? Now, when I had Shiba back in 2021, you could stake it on crypto.com, because I still have a crypto.com account, and you were able to. You can't anymore though, because I think they got Shiba Swap for that, so they've ixnayed that. But you could stake your Shiba for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. It would depend on how long you want it to be in, which would be like how much of a percentage you'd get. Okay, and full disclosure, also, my bag was only about 15 million tokens. That's all I had. In my heyday, even back when everything was rocketing, I didn't buy. I don't buy on the way up. In my humble opinion, at least the way I do it, I never buy on the way up. I want to wait till it breaks and it starts dropping, right? Buy on those red candles, right? If you can. If it's a project that you really see, because you could be buying it here, right? And then, it just goes up, goes up, and then you kind of buy. You don't know when. You want to keep buying in. When it starts to come down, I think anyway, that's the time to do it. Yeah, John, thanks, brother. Smash that like button. John's asking. And then, it's just good, in my opinion, just a good way to do it. If you guys have any other way, put it in there too, guys, right? Because, I don't know. I've started to reconnect, because after 2021, I exited my Shiba position. I took profits, of course. I was able to get profits out of that. Thank you very much. And then I kind of stepped away from it. And then I would buy in, step away. But, in 2022, right, I kind of stepped away. I'd come in and I was kind of like putting my foot in the water, get back out again. Now I'm recommitted to getting more. And again, there's a few reasons of getting involved back into Shiba Inu. One is I had an amazing experience with them last time. Two, I made money. Three, they're developing things for the future. That to me is huge. That's what I want to see. I want to see, and we do too. Look, guys, when it comes down to it, we invest money to make money, right? At least that's my belief. right? If I'm investing in a project, it doesn't have to be immediate and overnight. I think a lot of people think, well, they're going to make money overnight. No, you're not. Or you're going to become a multimillionaire in the next 2 days. Probably not. No, that's not happening. You have to put your time in. You're going to have to work, right? But if you believe in the project that you're involved in, and you see that the fundamentals are good, you believe in the devs, they've got a track record that you trust, hey, go for it. You know, for me, I think Shiba has more to offer. I think it has potential to drop another zero, which would make it from where it is now. So let's say you had 1 million tokens. Let's say you had 1 million Shiba. You bought it at, it's like, what, 507. So let's say you have $1 million, or excuse me, 1 million tokens. You may spend $7. It drops to zero. So it's now from 507 to 407. That $7 becomes $70. Now you're up, 900%. Okay? So now we get into where we go into 3 zeros. All-time high, beat it down, right? Now what happens is that $70, I believe if I did my math, becomes like $700. And now you're up like 99,000%. So you're, just by going a couple of zeros, and this is the thing that kind of drives me nuts. People think, oh, SHIB to $1 or this project to 1 cent. It doesn't have to get that way to make life-changing money. It does not. If you are dollar cost, like those of you, if anyone here has Shiba Inu and who's been investing in dollar cost averaging in all through this bear cycle, you've been committed maybe like once a month, man, every couple of months you buy 3 or 4 million and just kind of create your bag. All that has to do is drop a zero or a zero, maybe 2 zeros, and you are going to be in really good shape. Okay? So don't let people tell you that, oh, it has to be, Shiba or this project has to drop and get to 1 cent. No, it does not have to get to 1 penny to make life-changing money for you and your family. But I think for Shiba, they've got to make sure that they're delivering on what they're saying. Their Shibarium, all the other things that they're doing, they need to make sure that those are staying and that they're growing. If they can do that and continue doing that, I think we will bypass the all-time high for SHIB in this next bull cycle coming up. Will it hit 3 zeros? I don't know. But I think we can certainly drop a zero and get to where we were before. So imagine if you had 25 million tokens, right? And you bought that for $7 each, and then you're up. So you'll be making really good money from there. So just something to consider. I do think meme coins are going to have a resurgence. I do believe they're going to come back, and but the weak ones won't survive. And I think a lot of people are going to be a lot more cautious about what they invest in because of all the stuff that happened in 2021, which, could be a positive thing. It's not positive to the people that lost their money, and hopefully they can get that back. But from an education standpoint, I think we're a lot more educated, we're more knowledgeable, we're more reluctant to just blindly follow a project. At least I hope so anyway. So that's just my views. So what do you guys think? What's everyone's thoughts? How are we doing tonight, by the way? Man, I can't believe Patrick McHenry is the new Speaker of the House. Booyah! We'll see what happens with that. So, and hit that like button. And I want to say, John, it's a pleasure to have you as our first member. And I can see you have our your button up there, your badge of honor, if you will. So awesome. Hey everybody, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you had a really good time. I hope you picked up something. And again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments section. let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to our channel because it's here. It's you that I'm here for. And if you want to support our channel even more, you can drop a donation. You can become a member, become a blockchain explorer. We have some really awesome perks. You get a loyalty badge like John is sporting right now. You're going to have access to member live streams only for members. That's it, not to the public. And, public shout outs, going to let everyone know, hey, you are a valued contributor to our channel, which is what you are. You guys help me to do more so I can help you. So guys, thank you so much. John, thanks for coming. Guys, thank you for being here. And remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. And I will see you guys on the flip side.